she getting Aiden or what?
Well, let's find out. Let's read it.
Fortnite event is happening at 1 p.m. today. Well, I'm gonna tell you about both. The Marshmello event happens in almost an hour.
So how are you liking high school? Good.
These are my first stairs I'm working on.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Ireland is working on language arts. Good morning. Ireland's working on language arts and cursive this morning. So we've just been using this dry erase instead of wasting paper, and they can practice their letters.
Multiplication is the repeated addition of equal groups. If you multiply instead of trying
What are you working on, Zane?
You guys can't look.
They can't see it. They can't see it. They can't see it. What are you working on typing?
Dino Island again, baby.
Yeah, you're working on writing your book, aren't you?
When we get this out, you guys can go get it. And you can read it. Written by me.
Said Rabbit, "Shall I lift you in, Roo?" And he picked up Roo in his paws. "I can see a bird in front of it from here," said Pooh. Here's the picture too. It's dark in here.
Wait, let me see again. Hold on, I need full visual of that. Hold on. Wait, is she getting Aiden or what?
Well, let's find out. Let's read it. "I am writing these poems from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here, so please excuse the handwriting."
The event is happening at 1 p.m. today.
Yes, so you are trying to get your school in.
And Mommy,
I've only seen one event. Every other event I haven't been on.
I got crayon pickup.
Oh, as your chore.
Ew. Ow.
Every other event I haven't been on.
Hello.
My name is Miss Facial Miss. Oh, now I have to dump them all out.
Why?
Those things.
Oh, you need the boxes? You forgot the boxes.
I just dumped them in.
And we already talked about this. Greece is what? What kind of landmass?
Desert.
No. It's surrounded on 3 sides by water. What does that mean? Raise your hand if you know the answer. It's not an island, it's a...
State.
I'm gonna give you a hint. It starts with a P.
Paragraph. Oh, wait.
They mixed me up.
A body of land surrounded on 3 sides by water. What is it called?
I know that, but a place? No.
Peninsula.
Peninsula. Very good. You learned something new about the ancient Greeks today. What was it that you learned?
Well, they used a timer.
What was that timer called, Ireland?
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. No, what was it called?
It was called a water clock.
Yes, a water clock. And how did the water clock work?
It used outflow and inflow.
You could have either one, outflow or inflow. Either type of water clock worked. What did it do?
Outflow, I'm going to tell you about both. Outflow was when you let it drain equally and slowly. Inflow was when you dumped it in slowly.
So water would come out and measure time, or you could put water in and measure time, right? And tell me, so we learned something about their politics a little bit in Greece. We learned about their council, right?
Yeah.
And what would happen if you got voted off the council? Because they were the first democracy, right?
Would be kicked out of town.
Yeah, you got kicked out of the city for a while, didn't you?
I'm glad we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, now if you get voted out, you just get voted out, right?
Yeah.
But they would actually kick people out of the city.
Yeah.
And Zane, we learned that today we have what's called a jury system if you get accused of a crime. And how many people are on our jury system? 12, right? How many is that?
12.
12. How many did they have in ancient Greece? Do you remember that number I told you?
600.
500. Up to 500 people, right? And you didn't get to have what? What didn't you get to have that we had?
A lawyer.
Yeah, a lawyer. Let's look at the 2 words. Aspen, I need to borrow your thing here for a minute and show them the difference between the 2 words.
Gigahertz.
Right, good job. So we're talking about hertz, H-E-R-T-Z. This is a measurement.
Gigahertz.
Okay? If we were talking about ow, that hurts, it would be H-U-R-T-S. So see the difference in the 2 words, Riri? Look.
Does anybody
This
want
is
my
a measurement, hertz, and this is a feeling, like it hurts. Yes, you can erase that now, Aspen.
What if
Good
Braxen
job.
Marshmello Event happens in almost an hour?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this.
I have his pickaxe. I have his glider. I don't have the skin. I want the skin.
So you're getting pretty excited for this event, huh?
Mm-hmm. NFL skins are out.
Yeah, he's already signed in. He's gearing up, you guys.
I'm playing NFL Rumble. I don't have this skin. You get this skin while you're playing NFL Rumble, which is a certain mode that is new. It came out last night when the item shop changed. The NFL skins are out. It's Super Bowl teams that are in.
Ireland is still continuing on. She's finishing up her math. She's got a subtraction game she's working on. And then you have a fraction worksheet, don't you, yet? So she's just starting to get into fractions, but she's already got a worksheet, you guys. But she's almost done with this level in her easy peasy. So we're close. We're about less than 40 days out, and she's going to go up a level in math. So this is kind of a cool part. After she's done doing all the math problems, she gets to build a dinosaur with the bones she's excavated. Kind of fun, a nice little reward at the end for him. Braxen has been really struggling on one particular part in fractions, and he finally got the answer correct. So I'm really proud of him. This actually seemed a little bit harder than it was, but it was actually a lot simpler than it seemed, didn't it? Sometimes what I'll have to do when I'm trying to teach them in the older grades is I'll have to go sit down and watch the videos myself to make sure that I'm able to show them the correct way, and then go on and show them some worked examples step by step until they get it. And now he got it. So a lot of times I'll encourage them to try on their own, and then if they can't, then I go in and I actually sit down and teach them the concept, because I want them to learn how to learn on their own at this age. Yes, you did it! 2 in a row. Nice
Okay, so
work.
now we have this one. This one's in the opposite way. Oh no.
I think you can do it.
Okay,
it's the
can't I?
same concept,
But flipped.
just different sign. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same concept. So you already have the bottom. So what this is telling you is they have changed it to 3, right? To 1/3. So you still basically need to do the same thing. You're going to have to change these bottom ones to make it make sense, and then break it down.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Seems weird.
Okay, so he didn't believe me at first that it was the same concept when the number was missing in the middle, but then when you worked it out, it did work, didn't it?
Does it come over here? Does this not look like it would be 2 different ways to do it?
But the concept is the same when it comes to mathematics.
Apparently. Weird.
So a lot of times this is why fractions, I think, are so confusing for people, because it almost seems like with any other form of algebra, when you have missing pieces to it, that something should change. But the rule is still the same no matter what. And I think that's where it gets so confusing when we're working in fractions. So I'm currently making the kids ham and cheese omelets for lunch. I actually picked up this like package of cubed ham because it was a lot cheaper than buying a ham or a dinner ham. It was like $3 for I think a pound of it. And I've used it to make split pea and ham soup. And now I've used it to make 1 round of omelets. I could probably get 3 or 4 rounds of omelets for our whole family out of it. But I don't know if I told you guys, we moved Braxen. Are you looking for scratch paper? Up here, this top
No,
one.
I wanted paper with lines.
Oh, okay, go ahead, take it. I don't know if we told you guys, but we actually moved Braxen into high school. So he's technically only supposed to be in the 8th grade level, but a lot of the work was becoming very simple for him, and I knew he was fully ready to move into high school. So he's already starting his high school in the middle of his 8th grade year and working on, you're doing what, computer programming right now?
Yes, I'm learning I'm just starting to learn JavaScript.
Yeah, so he was really excited for that. So that's one of his electives he decided to take. I put him in advanced placement history, and he's doing biology. So he's doing biology through Khan Academy because it worked really well for all of the kids, for Skylur and T to both do it through Khan Academy. But we actually do chemistry through Easy Peasy, and that seems to have worked really good for the kids. And then he does literature, and so does T through Georgia Virtual. There's lots of videos and stuff that they can watch on there, and then we follow like their reading guideline on there, and then I kind of put the program together myself from there. They actually do, the kids are playing Fortnite, they actually do all of their grammar work through Khan Academy, so that's where they're getting like their lit and composition and stuff, or their composition and stuff through there, and then some of their composition comes through Georgia Virtual. So it's really a very eclectic high school program that we have. So how are you liking high school?
Good.
What are you playing?
Defected.
Defected?
No, we're not playing Infected.
Infected?
Fortnite's Infected on Creative won't let us.
Bro,
That's your second really cute word today. Defected and stension for
Alright, is
extension
everybody
cord.
ready to go into the journey?
So, are you playing with these guys?
yes, I'm a vampire.
I've got
You're
the
a vampire.
galaxy
Ooh,
skin and I'm
scary.
ready
Listen to
go.
this. Oh.
Where is it?
What's your costume?
He's default.
Oh, you're a default costume? What do you got going on? Oh,
I've got galaxy skin.
What is
you got
that?
your galaxy. How'd you get that?
Wait, do you want
You got the Note 9, so I was allowed to get this.
Yeah.
Zane, look at me. They're gonna see the front of me, okay? Look on his screen. That's
Okay.
the front of me.
The eyes are so dumb.
What are you doing?
Making a stair.
You're making stairs?
Yeah, these are my first stairs I'm working on. With scissors because I need to cut the stairs.
Hi, everybody. All right, I'm really excited, you guys. Hold on. I'm really excited because I went to the post office and I got two things in. One is actually a company that I teamed up with, so I'm going to bring that to you guys probably in the next day or so, and you can see it. I'm excited to try it. I don't know what the product's like, but they sent it to me and asked me to try it out, so I'm going to try it and let you guys know what I think of it. But anyway, I got this in the mail through Thrift Books, you guys, and I have been waiting for this because so many homeschoolers swear by it. And yes, it's for you. Ireland's like, is that for me? So I got the book, Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. This is by Siegfried Engelmann, and it's originally $22 is the cover price on it. I paid $7 for this, you guys, through Thrift Books. So, and I mean, it is in really good shape. There's one little ding on the corner there, but for that savings, I'll take it. So other than that, I mean, it looks like it's in mint condition. It's in great shape.